Yeah. Drake elimination, fake intimidation. Take a minute, take a deep breath, have a little bit of patience. Drizzy, you amazing, you the inspiration. You set the bar for the next generation. You Neo in the Matrix, these niggas just Nemo in the ocean. Small fish making kids feel emotion, using you for promotion. True words have never been spoken. Niggas wanna see Rip me on a t-shirt like I'm Hulk Hogan. I appreciate the fans rocking with me, this is really just a small token. Really fucking with a visionary. Only reason I ain't got a girl and I ain't getting married, cause I'm really out here filling up the itinerary till I'm 6 feet in a cemetery. Bulletproof doors so heavy, got me rolling around like a dignitary. Funny how it's only bitch niggas that are waiting on the boy's obituary. Cause if I die, it's these niggas that become the sole beneficiary. And what the fuck are they gonna do with it? Had the girls up at 29 on stage twerking with a dictionary. Guilt trips, not church trips when it's cold out here in February. Cause right now, shorty parachuting Molly like she flying for the military. This girl face so pretty, I can only think of fucking missionary. Fuck that, make the beat switch, turn the hoes up, give a million to him. Right now, I got so many villas booked, I'm like a villain to him. Dirk's boy told me Marvin's Room was his favorite song, he was drilling to it. 1,000 niggas rapping murder shit and like 10 niggas that'll really do it. Savage, you the only nigga checking on me when we really in some shit, brother. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6, hate to see you with a dick sucker. Shit about to be a lit summer. Tell Tony leave the motor running. Tell Mike that the ceiling's too low and booby, how we supposed to throw 100? Damn, they be dropping shit, but we be dropping harder shit. Fuck a red beef, I'm tryna get the party lit. Tryna get the party lit for the bitches. Them Nike tights is hugging on that ass like they missed it. What's up? Niggas is hating the boy for sure. The women in love, walk in the strip club. Damn, I miss you hoes. Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. Yeah. I know that you work at the club, know that these people might judge, but fuck it, you family to us, so come over here, give me some love. Yeah, give me a hug, I miss you hoes. Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. What can I say? I miss you girls, I'm stuck in my ways. Princess Gigi, pool, pink, luxury, I gotta come to the stage. Yeah, come to the stage and show me some love. You know I'm coming, I'm giving it up. The niggas in here ain't spending enough. Hey, I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you.
I missed you hoes. Come give me a hug. Welcome back to the morning after. It's the morning show that makes yesterday's bad beats and bad bets feel a little bit better because you got a night of sleep and morning talk. But guess what? We ain't got any of those.
None. Literally none.
We ain't got any of those. We hit the pay for the drinks. We hit both Prize Picks lineups. And Drake dropped a certified classic. What the fuck do you guys know about it? 21 for 21. Do you know how hard it is to put on an album with 21 songs to go 21 for 21?
I mean, I've only heard like 4 so far.
Do you know how hard it is to go 21 for 21?
I don't know if he's gone 21 for 21.
No, he went 21 for 21, dude.
I feel like even if you go
straight
like
up 21 for
75%, that's crazy.
He went 99.100%. That's what he went. He went 99.1%.
I still gotta listen to it.
Dude, so I was... You know who we're not going to see today in chat? We're not going to see, I don't want to say the name because I might be wrong, but I believe last time we were talking about the halftime show, Sir Sonny Dutchy was bitching.
Oh, yeah.
Guys like that are going to be in their hole today.
Oh, yeah.
And that's okay. That's okay. If you're a Kendrick guy and you want to pretend like he makes better music than Drake, it's okay. Just stay in your hole today, maybe for the weekend. But just know when you're at the bars and they're not playing something that you need a dictionary to listen to, but they're playing Who's Calling My Phone? Who's Calling My Phone? That there's really no debate.
Yeah, that song actually
That there's
slaps.
really no debate.
The train?
That there's really no debate. that there's really no debate.
Literally no debate.
So obviously Drake dropped the album of the year last night.
I mean, yeah, that song Nokia, dude. You played that for me before the show. Dude.
Who's calling that shit?
That might be song of the year already.
Can you pull up Lauren's tweet, the video that she tweeted of her last night?
Sure.
So obviously,
Sure.
you know, Drake dropped the album of the year yesterday. I'm a big Drake guy.
Yeah. The biggest.
And Sonny Dutch responds in chat. I know he's bitch. I know you listen to the album, bro. I know you listen to the album. There's a video that Lauren posted of her listening to the album. I just want to give her flowers because this is like an all-time vibe.
Get it.
It's literally an all-time vibe. Like literally an all-time vibe.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Who's calling my phone? I mean, just like you want to talk about. I mean, you just want to talk.
Vibing.
Yeah, I just got to give her flowers. You want to talk about setting up an all-time vibe? Like that is the perfect vibe.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, I'm a big Drake guy, so I was looking forward to the album.
The biggest.
I'll tell you what I did do last night, though, before we talk about the Slate and stuff like that.
What did you do?
I downloaded the Harry Potter game on the PlayStation.
Okay.
So what I also did yesterday, which was maybe potentially insane, is I listened to a 7-hour like summation because I tried reading it. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I tried reading it. I really did, but I just can't do the like Roman to English shit of Marcus Aurelius's book. I really tried reading it, but yesterday, the minute I left the house, I listened to this guy basically summarize it, but he takes quotes from the actual writings. So I listened to 7 hours. I listened to the whole book. It was like a 7-hour spree of Marcus Aurelius. By the way, if you haven't listened to it, it's phenomenal. He's basically an emperor of Rome. He's considered one of the 5 good emperors. Think about how big the Roman Empire is, how many emperors you learned about. There's like 5 good is what they're called, the 5 good emperors. He's considered one of them. And I mean, his writings, dude, it's like insane. He talks about the struggles of like waking up in the morning. He's like, how come, you know, we find it so hard to wake up in the morning, but you look at every other animal that has a purpose. Like the bees are buzzing, the spiders are crawling around, the ants are going to get shit. But for us, whatever, we wrestle with this outward feeling of knowing we have a purpose, but wanting to stay in bed all day. Like you think about, dude, that was in Roman times. He was writing about shit like that.
The long ass time, yeah.
Dude, and he writes about like literally he was one of the first guys to write about controlling, like you can't control what happens to you, but you can control the way you react and like being like a good person. And it's crazy because think about how crazy like the Roman emperors were when you have all that power. And he was like one of the first guys to obviously not let that power go to his head. And he talks about, you know, how meaningless that power is and like all the people that get caught up in it. And it's just crazy. Like if you haven't read it or you haven't like listened to it, there's a YouTube video called My Summary of Marcus Aurelius, and it's 7 hours. Just throw it on and like listen to an hour here or there. It's like actually so enlightening. But so I did 7 hours of that, and then I was like, okay, I did my like mental work for the day. I like wrote down notes. I was like listening back to a couple sections, and he writes it in books. So there's like 7 books within the book. But super, super interesting. So I did like my reflection of the day, listen to like the Marcus Aurelius stuff. I'm trying to tackle like a different philosopher now, like maybe every other week, because I think you have to like sit with one for a little bit. So I'm going to listen to the same video again. But it's phenomenal. It's like so good. But so I did that, and then I was like, you know what? I just need to like bot and just like rot my brain a little bit. So I downloaded the new Harry Potter, and it's not new. It's like the Harry Potter game on the.
I didn't even know they had that.
Yeah, it's so good.
Wait,
on
you
the
play?
PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
You don't play as Harry Potter,
What are?
but you're in the world. So you're like a guy.
Like you have like your own character?
Yeah.
In
And
the
you-
Harry Potter, like in
yeah.
Harry.
And
Whoa.
you go to Hogwarts. And
Okay.
shit.
That's kind of sick.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. So I was like doing that, playing around, watching the parlay, because I'm in bachelor mode is what I'm in. So I got a little table that's next to my couch, and I got a little box, and then I got a monitor
on top, yeah.
with the PlayStation.
Need that.
And then right behind it, I got my big ass TV with the YouTube TV quad box. So I'm sweating while sweating. Like, it's just a lot of sweat going on.
Yeah.
So I'm busting. I actually, so Rising's like, what house did you get? So they assign you a house.
Okay.
Like, you answer, like, 2 things, and it gives you a house. They gave me Slytherin. And I was like, I don't really want to play as Slytherin, although I feel like if I was actually
it fits.
in that,
Yeah,
I would be
100%.
Slytherin.
Yeah.
But so what I did, though, is I took a Harry Potter quiz online because I was like, dude, this game is just fucking, it's bullshit is what it's doing. And so I took like, it was
go deep in this.
Dude, it was a 5-minute phone quiz of like clicking and answering
going
questions.
through it.
And I did it, honestly, I did it truthfully. And it gave me Gryffindor on the phone. So I did Gryffindor in the game because I was like, all right, the phone feels more accurate. But now that I think about it, I might be. But the phone knows me because I'm clicking questions.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
them.
multiple
a lot
questions.
of them. Yeah.
The game was like, you answer 2 prompts. Like, are you ambitious? And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, Slytherin. I was like, no, that's not right. That's not right.
No.
But so I ended up, I changed because you can change your house. You can pick your house. I almost did Hufflepuff.
Decline the offer.
Dude, so this is how I think about it. I was almost like, dude, I'm going to be the biggest wizard to come out of Hufflepuff. Like, I'm going to be the guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think about NBA players. Like, I'm going to be Giannis on the Bucks. Like, I'm going to bring the Bucks their first chip. And I was like, dude, maybe I'll just go to, like, one of these houses that didn't get any love in the movie. And I'm like, maybe I'll bring them a chip.
It's like going to Toledo in college football 25.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's
you
like
want to
being
bring
a
him a chip.
2-star.
Yeah.
It's like being a 2-star. So I was like, maybe I'll just bring Hufflepuff their first chip. Like, I'll be the guy in Hufflepuff history. But I didn't. I went to Gryffindor because I was like, you know what? The phone told me Gryffindor. The game gave me Slytherin. Fuck, so I'm not doing that shit. But, so I was doing that last night while sweating the parlay, which, by the way, was potentially one of the biggest sweats of my entire life. Unbelievable levels of sweating. William and Mary. First of all, I just want to shout out the tribe. We do this every year, and by we, I mean me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I find a wagon every year.
Yeah.
That's like weird, and it's mid-major. Last year, it was Sacred Heart, but then there was another one last year. I'm trying to think. He transferred. Who's calling that phone?
UNC
Who's calling my
Wilmington?
shit? JMU last year.
Wilmington, too.
UNC Wilmington the year before.
No, that was last
Texas
year.
A&M
That was last year.
Texas A&M Corpus Christi with Lauren. We find W fuck in the middle there with the points. Let's go, Krabs.
Yeah, did you see Krabs' chat from before? My turnover square got hook 'em on.
I know, like, but why are we even betting on turnovers? Like, this is
It
my
got
thing.
like you act like it was like it had no chance.
I know, but it's like I don't want to be watching that. I'm watching, dude. I watched that game because I needed Nemhard.
Yeah.
And I'm like praying for Marcus Williams to turn the ball over. It's not fun.
It is fun.
It's not fun.
It's so fun.
It's just not.
It's
not.
like soccer. It's like watching soccer. Like when it bangs, it's massive.
But it's not.
Like one bang
fun.
is massive.
It's not fun. Either way, William and Mary, we found my little tribe, and they are my tribe. Shout out Gabe Dorsey. Dude, it's just, they're 11-0 at home. So when we talk about Providence, like, I'm retiring the amp.
It's over with.
It's William and Mary Stadium that is the stadium this year.
Wow.
Like, they bust all over in that stadium. But so I'm sitting there, dude, and there's not many times, Josh. There's like 4 to 6 times during a college basketball year where I know I'm winning a bet before the game tips. Like, I just know I have the right read on it. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when you just know.
Yeah, it's like on it.
Maryland was that for me. I knew I was winning that bet. Even with 30 seconds left and it's going back and forth, like, there are just games where you know. Like, I knew I was on the right side, and I'm not just saying that to say that. Like, that's why I made the singular tweet. Like, there are just games in college basketball, like, only 4 to 6, though, where, like, I know for a fact that they're winning that game. And I knew Maryland was winning that game. So I was like, all I need is William and Mary to just get through the bucket because I know I have a winner in Maryland, and then we get to sweat my other little wagon, the Grizz of Montana. So I was like, dude, William and Mary, please, dude. They're going back and forth. They went into halftime down 1. So I was like, dude, there's no way. I was going to hang up the tribe. If they didn't win that game, dude. I was going to hang up the tribe. I was going to hang up the tribe.
You had to.
I have William and Mary students in my DMs now being like, dude, thanks for shouting out the tribe.
How many William and Mary students are there?
So far, I've gotten 5 DMs.
But how many are there, like, in general?
Oh, I have no idea.
Like 50?
I have no idea. Yeah, 50. It's
like, actually, though.
class at, no, it's definitely big. I think it's in Virginia.
Really?
I think it's like a school in Virginia, yeah. But so either way, Josh,
Yes.
They are battling. Battling. And for some reason, YouTube TV wants to waste my time and put 6 women's college basketball games on, which, by the way, like, just get it out of here. Just get it out of here. I'm not even just saying that. I'm not saying that to be rude, but, like, just get it out of here.
Get it out,
Like, why the fuck on a Thursday when there's actual good basketball being played is Texas, Alabama women's basketball on YouTube TV? Like, just get it out of there. Unless Juju Watkins is playing, which she was, but not till late night, I'm not watching.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
the
I'm
only
not.
person now,
I'm
yeah.
not watching. I'd rather watch William Marion Hofstra go blow for blow than fucking Texas Alabama. Like, I'm like
100%.
just get it out of there. And dude, they did it all night.
Yeah.
They did it all fucking night, dude. There were so many good games on, and we got fucking 4. And I get it, you know, like you want to push the product. I get it. As I'm a women's college basketball guy, I watched Caitlin Clark all year last year.
1 year.
I also watched a lot of the WNBA last year. I will watch Juju Watkins this year.
She is a bucket.
But unless she's playing, get
No
it
one else,
the
yeah.
fuck
No
out
one
of
else.
here. Like,
Also,
get
like,
it out of here.
We don't need to see Juju Watkins till the tournament. Like, I'm good to wait until then,
Yeah,
too.
just keep it off the
Yeah, just keep
screen
it off there
until
till the
it
tournament.
matters.
Yeah.
Because I'm not watching it. And you're taking away my mid-majors from me. Thank God Monmouth aired before that fucking bullshit started. Shout out the Monmouth Wagon. They fucking smacked too. But, so, I'm like tracking it on my phone because I can't watch the game. Dude. It was just classic William and Mary Bustos fashion. Win by 1, we move to Maryland.
Yeah, no, that was sweaty. Sweaty.
We move to Maryland. We move to Maryland. We moved to Maryland.
Yeah. Well, you knew that was hitting.
And Josh, I think you said it like 1 episode or 2 ago, 3 episodes ago. I have become insane this year at picking who's going to bust on the team that I bet on.
Yeah.
Derek Queen looked like fucking prime Shaq last night. He started the game 8 for 8. Like, they had
Prime Shaq.
And when I thought about the matchup, I knew they were going to have zero response for him.
Yeah.
Because he is not. First of all, he's a true freshman, by the way, so that's insane. He's going to be a lottery pick next year. Dude, he literally has the inside touch of, like, Tim Duncan in terms of, like, his maneuvering around the glass. But, dude, the kid, like, moves. I'm trying to think of an NBA comparison. He moves like Paolo when he has the ball, dude. Like, he can rip a jumper, and when he drives to the hoop, dude, he, like, looks so agile, but he's fucking huge. And in comparison to Julian Reese, who only has, like, a couple inches on him, Julian Reese is like Rudy Gobert. Like, he's just a big body. He'll block your shit. He'll yam your shit. But, dude, like, this kid, Derek Queen, like, Kevin Willard actually found, like, a top 5, top 10 draft pick. And as a true freshman, to go into Nebraska, which is an impossible place to play, by the way, he was literally going insane. Like, the refs were genuinely, I believe, trying to slow him down in the second half by giving him some of the ticky-tack fouls they gave him. Like, the kid is so disciplined for being 18 years old. And this Maryland starting 5, dude, like, I'm now all the way in on them going on a tournament run because Derek Queen is learning how to win on the road. They're learning how to win on the road. Blowing leads is good because I think you learn a lot, especially when you're Derek Queen and you're Kevin Willard, to be able to be like, yo, when we're going through you and we're up 15 and you take your foot off the gas, that's why we lose. And you could tell that in that game against Nebraska started inching back and they kept foot on gas. Gillespie kept driving. Like, the paint was working and they didn't panic and start shooting threes, which a lot of teams do. Shout out Providence. They kept driving. They kept getting the mismatches and they kept going to the hole. And they beat Nebraska, so thank God. But,
yeah, I mean,
like, they're going to be that starting 5 is deep, dude. Gillespie, Rice.
Well, I think the problem is, like, they only have 5 guys.
That is
like,
true.
they really
They've
only
got
have 5 guys.
nobody
They have
else.
nobody
Yeah,
else.
nobody.
Like, but Derek, dude, did you know Derek Queen went to Montverde with Cooper Flagg and McNeely?
Wow.
They
I
were
didn't
all
know
on the
that.
same team last year.
That must have been a gross team.
Disgusting.
Imagine
like,
your
actually
second, or
disgusting.
Your third option being Derek Queen.
Yeah.
He had to be the third.
Yeah, for sure.
McNeely's fucking
Might be
gross
like the
there.
4. Dude, I think there was 4 guys that averaged like 15 plus points that played on like in D1 college basketball now. that were on that team.
But I'll tell you what, though. I also love that he wears the long sleeve. I think that is unbeatable drip, dude.
He's sick.
Unbeatable drip.
Yeah, all three of those guys are going to be drafted in the first round.
100%. I think Derek Queen might stay another year. Kevin Willard's really good at getting that because Isaiah Whitehead, when he was on Seton Hall, looked really good his freshman year, and he got him to stay a second, and then he left. I wouldn't be shocked if Kevin Willard gets him to stay one more year, especially in the state of NIL in Maryland, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Kevin, they're gonna have so much bread over there, dude. So much bread that I'm sure he'll get him to stay one more year potentially. But, dude, I'm in on this Maryland team. I like it, though. Let's just play Thibs ball. Everyone's playing. Dude, that starting five is playing the whole game, and that's fine.
37 minutes, 36 minutes, 37, 39, 34.
But I don't mind that. Let's just go. If we're going to go, let's go.
Well, yeah.
Especially in the tournament.
Well, but the problem is, by the time of the tournament,
there,
when you get there, it's are you going to be dead?
You got to get there. And, of course, Kevin Willard ended the game with all three of his timeouts. I just don't know how he does it. He never uses them. I just don't understand. He never fucking uses them. But then we move, Josh, to the wagon of all wagons. They have come through for us in every spot this year. Shout out the Montana Grizzlies, dude. I mean, fucking would you just come on? Would you just fucking come on? Who else do you know that could give you William & Mary and Montana and hit a parlay? I mean, would you just come on? Montana came out and fucking belt to ass. And there's nothing better, Josh, than when you got 2 green in a parlay, just not even sweating the third one because you know they're doing job. They spawned up 9, and they just, every time it would get close, oh, here comes a Montana 5-0 run. Oh, they're only up 8. Oh, here comes a Montana 5-0 run. They are bustos.
Yeah.
This Montana Grizz team is bustos. And we're going to be on them. Dude, Josh, if William & Mary and Montana both make the NCAA tournament, I will have my balls out in Vegas.
Yeah, you will.
My balls will be out. I mean, they're both going to get fucking dick smoked by whoever they play. My balls will be out in Vegas. In Vegas.
I think William and Mary actually has a chance.
No, but their top half of their conference is really difficult. They got 2 teams that I think are
the CAA
15-2. I think they have 2 teams at the top. They were looking at it last night. I saw the board. They have 2 teams at the top that are really good. William & Mary, I think, just put themselves in third with a win.
Oh, yeah, Charleston,
yeah,
Wilmington, and Towson.
And Wilmington looked really good last night, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's going to be tough. I think Montana has an easier path.
What conference is Montana?
I believe that is Big Sky.
Down the Big Sky.
Who's calling that phone? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling my phone?
Who's calling that? Big Sky. Oh, yeah, they're second.
Yeah. I love this Montana team, too, dude.
NoCo is in first.
Yeah, no, they're kind of, but
NoCo
is minus 9.5 last and only won by 1, so that's fine. That conference is just
it's actually different.
No, but that conference is any given night.
No, dude.
Anyone can beat anyone any given night.
Portland State, Idaho, Montana,
But Montana lost to Idaho State and then just beat them last night. So it's any given night, dude. They could so do it, dude. If we get Montana, as long as we get one of them in.
Yeah.
Let's get one of them in.
William & Mary could be a sneaky team in their tournament, though.
Dude, 100%, dude. Dude, if Gabe Dorsey is playing Gabe Dorsey ball, that team is so hard to beat. He stretches the floor so much with how big he is and how good he is at shooting the ball that, if he goes, they go. So I have no quarrels with that.
All right. Yeah.
The system play came through once again. You take Ryan Nembhard, PRA. I mean, the kid. Here's the thing about the Nembhard family. I'm just going to take their PRA every time they play in college basketball because it's a fucking wagon. And I'm going to be so disappointed when there's no more Nembhard brothers in college basketball.
Yeah, I know. This is it, right?
This is it. This is the last little Nembhard, dude.
Dude, I will say, too, it's very disappointing that my first read in this game was Graham Ike fantasy, and that would have splooged, and then we just didn't take it because we didn't want to take the same.
But I said we should have.
Yeah.
We should have just Julian Reese P&R, Derek Queen P&R, Nembhard P&A, and Ike P&A, 2 same games, and we would have smacked in jaw.
Well, I want to take his fantasy. It still would have smacked. But.
Yeah, either way, both smacked. But
so
I'm really going to
miss. Nembhard is. I'll miss that too.
I'm going to miss Nembhard PRA. It's my favorite. Even Andrew, when he was at Creighton, I'm going to miss Nembhard PRAs. It's my favorite bet because they're just a family where they produce the perfect point guard. Andrew Nembhard was the perfect point guard. Ryan Nembhard is the perfect point guard. And I love betting on their PRA.
They are the Jones brothers reincarnated.
They are, yeah.
Literally.
100%. I would take the Nembhards over the Joneses.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Ryan over Trey, like, way better.
No.
It's just when you get down to Tyus.
I'm
Andrew.
taking Trey.
No.
Trey Jones is the best one out of all of them.
Andrew Nembhard gets, like, legitimate burn
I'm saying
on the
not like
Pacers.
now, but like in college, like 100%.
Dude, I think you're forgetting how good Andrew Nembhard was.
No,
at
I'm
Creighton.
taking Trey.
Dude.
Trey Jones in college was so good.
First time chatter of the Tribe. Let's go. The fucking Tribe. The tribe, dude. Shout out the Tribe. Or no, Andrew was at Gonzaga. Who is my Nembhard on Creighton?
This one.
Andrew, Ryan.
Are there more than two of them?
Is there a third Nembhard? Andrew was...
This Nembhard was...
Well, did Ryan transfer from fucking Creighton?
Yeah, I think so.
No way, that's the same guy. I thought Andrew was Creighton. I mean, they look exactly the same.
They are. They do look exactly the same.
So,
let's see. Let's go Ryan Nembhard.
Ryan was Creighton and just transferred to Gonzaga. What a weird move. Why didn't he want to stay with Ashworth and them?
Yeah, he was on Creighton.
Why do I not remember that? So where was Andrew? He was true Gonzaga.
He was Florida.
But Gonzaga.
Andrew Nembhard.
Was Zaga, for sure.
Let's see.
He ended at Gonzaga because he played with Timmy.
Well, yeah, he definitely played in Gonzaga.
Yeah.
On Gonzaga, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Gonzaga. Is that it? I think that's only... Oh, no, he played for Florida, too.
But Zaga, how many years? 2?
He played Florida 2, Gonzaga 2.
Okay. I don't remember him on Florida
Neither do I.
all.
Interesting, they both played 2 years and then somewhere else, and then both
Who
went
would have
to
been
Gonzaga.
that Florida team? No one good.
It was 1920.
Oh, that was COVID.
Before COVID. He was 18, 19, 19, 20, so it was like right before it, I think. Or, yeah.
So he
Well, he didn't finish his second year.
But he got to Gonzaga the year after they beat They lost to Baylor in the Natty. 21-22.
Was that?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I think so. Because that was the COVID. That was the year after. Or no, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss the Nembhards, man.
Gonna miss him.
I'm going to miss the Nembhards because they're just. The Nembhard PRA. Wow, Trey Mann was so good at Florida. I used to love betting on that team, dude, with Colin Castleton and Nembhard. Wow, yeah, I do remember him on that team now. But Trey Mann on that team was my goat, dude. I remember that little run they went on. Ooh-wee. But I'm just... The problem is, I'm just going to miss it because it's my favorite bet, and I'm not even kidding. Keontae Johnson, also shout out, GOAT. He's the kid that almost passed away on the floor and then went to Kansas State and went fucking nuclear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to miss Nembhard PRA because it's my favorite bet. And I'm not even saying that to say that. Like, Jordan Poole's fun. Tyler Hero's cool. But, dude, I'm just really going to miss Nembhard PRA, and I think we're getting down to the end.
Well, just one of those things you can take every day.
And I just love watching him play point guard, too.
It.
Like, I don't mind watching him play point guard, too. It's, like, fun watching him play point guard.
Yeah, he's really
Especially with EK, like, you know you're good for, like, 4 assists just for that, like, high screen roll. And it's setting in that we might be getting close to the end of the Nembhard PRA. Yeah. And there's no other family that's just producing point guards at that clip.
Well,
because the Joneses are gone.
There's going to be one.
And the Nembhards are better than the Joneses because they spent more time in college. They gave me more opportunities to take the PRA. And now I'm going to be in shambles, dude. Like last night, dude, it was almost like Ryan Nembhard just like giving me one of these. He started the game 8 points in the first 3 minutes. He nailed 2 threes right off the bat, and I was like, this is my go.
There's going to be some brothers that come in next year. They're going to be buckets, watch.
I hope. They better play point guard, though.
Harrison twins. The next Harrison twins are coming in next year.
Wow, I would have loved to bet on the Harrison twins.
I know.
I liked Andrew over Aaron, though.
I agree.
I was an Andrew guy.
But Aaron was a better one.
Yeah, way better.
He
was the one that hit the buzzer beaters.
Yeah.
You know who my favorite guy on that Kentucky team was, though?
Devin Booker.
No.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
No, he ended up getting drafted by the Celtics.
Trey Lyles.
No.
The Celtics. I've named like every player probably besides him.
He was a lefty. Who's calling that phone?
Lefty on that team.
He was like literally my guy.
Telfair?
Nope.
I don't even know who that is.
His name is James Young. He was fucking goated.
James.
He wore calf sleeves and a shooting sleeve,
I
and he had
remember.
little mini dreads.
The Boozer Twin.
The Boozer Twins could be goated,
I don't remember him.
but he was goated. Nobody remembers James Young. He was fucking goated, and then the Celtics drafted him.
Oh, I don't remember.
He was so good, dude.
So crazy that
He was so good.
Devin Booker was the sixth man.
Yeah, is that nuts?
Insane.
That's just like nuts. It's just like truly nuts.
And now he's a walking bucket in the NBA.
Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Dude, I got a deep cut for you. Seton Hall, Fuquan Edwin.
That's a sick name.
Mm.
That's a sick name.
He was so sick on Seton Hall, dude. He was like goated. He had the weirdest jump shot too. I loved James Young growing up. Keith Appling, who's now in prison, shout out from Michigan State. I would have loved to bet on those guys. Like when I was growing up, like I can't imagine how much fun it would have been to take like
Bet on Frank Kaminsky, whatever.
yeah, dude,
Yeah, Wisconsin,
Fuck.
Sam Decker,
or like
Tyler Eulis.
Vanderblue on Marquette. That's
Yeah.
a deep cut.
Yeah,
He was such a bucket.
he was such a bucket.
Kemba on that UConn run. Imagine you're taking Kemba points in
Even
that
like
UConn
Shabazz
run.
Napier after that.
Shabazz Napier after that. You go to the Louisville team with Peyton Siva. That would have been so sick, dude. Imagine taking Peyton Siva points on that run, dude.
Trey Burke.
Oh, my Lord. Trey Burke
You would have
threes,
been-
dude.
You would have loved Trey Burke.
Trey Burke threes would have fed families.
Trey Burke was Jordan Poole before
Yeah,
Jordan
like,
Poole.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Dude, he was – that natty run out of Trey Burke was unbelievable,
That was so
dude.
sick.
Was unbelievable.
Dude, even Jordan Poole.
Yeah, in that run too.
That was like I guess that was your sophomore year
Yeah,
of
you could've
college.
bet
Yeah.
on that,
yeah.
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 I wish I was betting when Carson Edwards was going crazy. That would have been electric
Yeah.
too, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn it. There's so many, dude.
John
even go
Shire.
back. I was about to
John
say, even going back to the Duke days, like a John Shire bet would be
Dude.
so sick.
Even like that Derrick Rose like Memphis team against Mario
Ew.
Chalmers and KU.
Oh my God, Mario Chalmers. Buddy Hield on Oklahoma. Imagine that point. Oh my, it'd be
Yeah.
23.5.
Dude, that would actually.
Or Andrew Wiggins
Jimmer.
on Kansas.
Jimmer.
Dude. Andrew Wiggins on Kansas would have been so sick. Oh my God.
Oh my.
Doug McDermott
God.
on Creighton too. He was fucking auto.
Yeah.
God. So many guys I wish I could have bet.
So many.
Like those teams would have been so much fun to bet on. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like
Damn.
it seems like they're just not the same.
It's not the same, dude. Even I'll say it, like Julius Randle in Kentucky would have been electric too.
Yeah.
He was fucking
AD,
gross.
when he was
AD,
John
oh my
Wall,
God.
like all those Kentucky.
John Wall Kentucky props would have been so much fun, dude. Like would have been so much fun.
Yeah. AD
Holy
blocks and
shit,
AD
dude.
blocks.
Dude, John
Would
Wall
feed.
Kentucky would be my favorite.
Yeah.
That would have been the most electric shit of all time. Fuck, dude. That would have been so good. Yeah, Aaron Craft Fantasy, he's going to give you everything he's got, dude. D-Lo on fucking Ohio State,
Yeah.
too. Holy shit.
Damn.
Dude, there's so many guys.
Like you can just go forever. I feel like there's a gazillion.
So, like, dude, like, low-key people forget how good D-Lo was on Ohio State. He was, like,
He
automatic.
was so good. Yeah.
He had a fucking, like, actual strap.
He was so good. What was that big dude's name on Wake Forest? Was it Wake Forest or Van? I think it's Wake Forest.
I don't know.
Ah, what was his name? Now he's like 400 pounds.
Oh, I don't know.
He was Swanigan.
Oh, Caleb.
Caleb Swanigan.
Yeah, he ended
He
up on the
was-
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Damn, that's funny as fuck. There's some guys I wish I could have bet on back in the day that would have been like really, really fun.
His points and rebounds would have fed.
Fed, dude. Fed.
Purdue. He's on Purdue.
Even fucking Steph
I
Curry.
was just
on
thinking of
fucking,
the
like. Here's
Golden
the thing about
Boy.
Intern Mason. He's just a young kid, and he's given us guys that we were betting on for like 3 years. He just said Max Obmas on Oral Roberts.
Yeah, we were in Vegas for that one.
I mean, brother, we bet on Max since he was a freshman, brother. I got a couple years on you. Next, he's gonna say Ace Bailey.
He's Bailey. Zion.
Yeah. Literally, R.J. Barrett. No, there's just some guys. There's just some guys that I wish I could bet on, and I'm gonna put John Wall at number 1. There's just some guys that I wish I could have bet on in college, and John Wall is for sure number 1.
He's definitely up there.
Like, without doubt, he's my number 1. That would have been so much fun.
I don't know. I feel like mine
Jones on that
mine would be Jimmer, I think, just because he'd be 28.5, and he's just shooting from half court every time. That'd be so much fun.
Yeah, it'd be gross.
Steph?
Yeah, Steph at Davidson would be fucking... Even Hashim Thabit.
Yeah.
Imagine that
Yeah.
PNR. Holy
He was on
ballsack.
Georgetown?
UConn.
UConn.
Hashim Thabit.
I knew he was. Oh, my God. I was thinking
Georgetown
of,
is Greg
you know, I was
Oden,
thinking of
no?
Otto Porter.
Wow, that would have been a good one. That would have been such a good one, too.
He was so good.
He was
That
so
one year, he was so good.
Dude, he would come into Seton Hall and just hang sack,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck. So many good
I know,
guys, dude.
so
There's
many
so
good
many
guys.
guys that I
So
wish I
many.
could bet on, dude.
Fuck.
Like, actually, fuck. We got problems. We got
Yeah,
problems.
it's actually,
The fact they're reminiscing, being like, I wish I could have bet on him. Who was good in Providence? Chris Dunn at Providence was fucking
Yeah.
disgusting. Bryce Cotton at Providence was fucking disgusting. You
I
could
think
have
Chris
got.
Dunn was like the first guy
we really was. We
that,
got
like,
nothing
that like
else.
everyone heard of from
Yeah,
Providence.
he was the first 5-star in school history.
Really? I didn't even know he was a 5-star.
First 5-star in school history.
There was someone that was drafted really early after him, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was.
Didn't end up being good, though.
No, he should have stayed. Fuck. He was like a stretch 3.
Yeah. He was like top 10 though.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. Chad, who else was sick? Who else would be sick to bet on?
Fuck, dude. Jamal Murray, Kentucky would have been cool.
That one right there. I mean, it was like right.
It was right at
It was
the
like right at the
precipice.
cusp, yeah.
it was. This one, Brunson would have been fucking electric, dude. But you know who you would have bet on that team was Josh Hart, dude. He was goated,
yeah.
dude, back in the day. Jared Solinger, I never liked him, but he was
Joakim
goated.
Noah.
Joakim Noah was just fuck. I mean, that you want to talk
Florida
about
team
P
was
and
so
R?
fucking good, yeah. Oh my
Joakim
God,
Noah,
yeah.
P and R would have been like Ma and Pa.
Literally.
Jimmy Butler, I don't think was good enough at Marquette to like want to bet.
Yeah, he was
consistently.
good, but yeah, he wasn't.
You want to talk about fucking Dwayne Wade would have been
I mean, yeah.
sick on Marquette, dude.
Jared Dudley.
Dude. Marcus Howard during the Big East was fun. I mean, he
The
didn't do
Fab
anything.
Five.
Fab Five would have been sick, dude. Johnny Flynn. Do you know who that is?
Syracuse, dude, he was like
Johnny
one of my favorite.
Flynn
Yeah.
assists
Dude,
would have
he-
fed fam, dude. Or Devendorf, even though he ended up beating his girlfriend with a toaster. Do you remember that guy? Eric Devendorf? He beat his girlfriend with a
Yeah.
toaster, kind of a scumbag, but would a torch on him, dude.
Captain Kirk Heinrich assists at KU.
Oh my God.
you know he just
that would have
diamond
fed.
KU.
That would have fed. Fuck, dude. There's so many guys. It's almost too many guys.
At Texas.
Yeah, that would have been gross.
Yeah, dude, just think of all the good players in the league right now.
Yeah, but there's some deep cuts that like got drafted
just,
that
like,
like you
yeah.
just that were fucking goated that you never would have like.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, Jimmer Fredette over 4.5 threes would have been Mod Pop.
easily, like yeah.
Mod's coach. Literally Mod's coach.
Boat right on UConn.
Oh my God, Boatwright. I'm trying to think who was Jeremy Lamb
yeah.
on UConn. Holy shit. That would have
Holy
been
shit.
electric. Electric. No, but yeah. It was a great day yesterday. We hit the pay for the drinks. When you get a lineup like Derek Queen PRA and you get Nemhard PRA and it just turns green, nothing feels better. And then Josh, we also, or I guess I hit the 2-piece NBA whale. Hero and Levine points. It's just sometimes it's as easy as taking the guys that just have a disease that makes them shoot every time they touch the ball. And when they are making their shots, it's the easiest lineup of all time.
You take like when Levine plays bad teams, he scores fucking
A million.
at will every time.
But they ended up going to overtime.
Oh really?
Yeah. But he covered before overtime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
he was
he
gross.
just chunks against bad teams.
Chucks, dude. But so does Tyler, dude.
Yeah.
There's a couple times I was watching that Heat game where I felt for Heat fans. Because I thought
They're
Tyler
idiots.
Hero is him, and he's him, but he can't be the guy because, dude, he touches the ball, and with the way that they're built now, he has to shoot.
I mean, he is a bucket though.
He is a bucket. He is a bucket.
He has the best jump shot in the league, in my opinion.
I like Deuce McBride's just form-wise. He just high points it and releases it like literally at the top of his jump.
Yeah, I just love heroes. Just from everywhere.
Can I give you 2 more guys I wish?
Yeah.
Ron Baker and Fred VanVleet. Oh my God, dude! At Wichita State would have been so good.
That would have been so
Imagine
sick.
shocking with VanVleet.
Oh my God.
God,
Fuck.
it would have been so good, dude. Yeah, fair enough to Jovan. I will say though, no one makes me angrier than watching Kyle Anderson play basketball. Cause I get the nickname Slow-Mo, but what the fuck is he still doing in the league, dude? As a Tyler Hero investor, and I want you to know, Tyler Hero hit a 3 to cover his line. I texted Jovan, Hero Splooge tastes good. And I just want to put that out there. I know. Just want to put that out there just in case he screenshots and posts it. I'm going to get in front of it.
I'm going to get in front of it.
Kyle Anderson, like, he is the most annoying player to watch play basketball because, 1, it doesn't make sense. 2, he just has negative aura. And 3, the slow-mo shit drives me insane, dude. It drives me insane. I cannot watch Heat games.
I don't understand.
I can't watch Heat games. I can't do it.
I don't understand how he's so slow. How is it possible to be that slow?
Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
It makes no, like, how does the ball not get taken from him every single
time?
Every single time.
But it's also frustrating.
I know it is.
Watching him.
It is, yeah.
Like, if I was a Heat fan and I had to go watch Kyle Anderson, I would be done.
But when he's playing good, it's like there's no fucking way this is happening right now. Like when you're on his side, it's like, dude, there's no way he's doing this right now.
So how the fuck did he just do that?
It took him 4 seconds to shoot that from the corner. It was auto.
Literally,
yeah.
From catch to shoot, it could be the entire shot clock.
Yeah.
It could be the entire shot clock. Holy shit, dude. He's so annoying. He's so annoying.
He is, but again, when he's on and you're on his side, it's electric.
Electric, yeah. It's electric.
It's
electric. Do you know he actually committed to, so I was a big Seton Hall fan growing up, obviously, still am. He committed to Seton Hall and then UCLA. This was before NIL. Paid him. Sister got a job at a movie studio. He got a brand new car, and his mom got an apartment in UCLA, and he called, I think the coach at the time was Kevin Willard, and he was like, sorry, coach, and then woke up the next morning, Kyle Anderson flips to UCLA. And I know all the dirty deets. Scumbag. Slow-mo. Thank God he didn't come to Seton Hall. Bitch. I'll tell you what, though, I got to give Kevin Willard credit. Dude, he is an all-time recruiter.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he almost got him over UCLA.
But he had a top 3 recruiting class in the country at Seton Hall.
That's crazy.
People forget. Top 3.
How's that even possible?
Isaiah Whitehead, Kadeem Carrington, Desi Rodriguez, and Angel Delgado. 3 4-stars and a 5-star.
How's that even possible?
Dude, I have no idea. And I got news for you. He wasn't paying him.
Really?
Like, I got news for you. He wasn't paying him. And you know what it was? He got Isaiah to flip. Or no, he got Angel Delgado first, and then Delgado convinced Whitehead, and then Whitehead convinced Kadeem. Well, they were all in the tri-state area, too. It was New York and New Jersey.
So he just got one of them, and then they kind of like
yeah, and then they all were like, yeah. But, dude, he did it again at Maryland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how the fuck you getting Derek Queen at Maryland, dude?
I have no idea.
He should be at Duke. You got nothing to pitch.
He should be at Duke.
A little bit of cash. Yeah, literally. Derek Queen should not be at Maryland, but he is, and he's goated.
One more in chat from Wendy's fan, Devontae Graham at KU.
Oh.
Just chucking.
Yeah. He's first team all Chuck.
Yeah, he is.
Literally first team all Chuck, dude. Damn.
We'll keep dropping.
Yeah, you're getting my brain
throughout the episode.
You're getting my brain going again. I'm trying to think of guys I watched growing up. But yeah, no, I mean, it was sick night last night. Like when everything starts coming home, sick night. But now to bring you to where we started this conversation at, by the way. I never liked Embiid.
No, neither did I.
So I don't know if I would have been amped up to sweat him out, if that makes sense.
Nah. I hate Embiid.
I don't know if I would have been amped up to sweat him out. I don't know if that's a hot take. Wouldn't have been Malik Monk at Kentucky, too. Would have been fucking, I mean, he had a strap, too. But everything's coming home, Josh. The prize picks is slipping in. Another prize pick slipping in. The parlay's down to its last leg. And then everything turns green. And then Drake drops. It was like the perfect night.
Yeah.
It was literally the perfect night. Drake drops, And I have to listen to, like, when I, like, really want to listen to an album, I have to listen to it very specifically. There has to be, like, very low light, and I have to have my AirPods in, and it has to be not full volume, but just one click above medium. Dude, I was floating in my room. I was up till 1 a.m. floating
awesome.
in my room, dude. Floating.
I got to go through it.
In my room.
I have to go through it.
Floating.
So far, 4 songs.
Floating in my room.
I got to listen to the entire thing. I used to do that in the car. I would just like listen to entire albums at a time. That's how I would listen to them. Like when a new album come out, I would just like drive.
How far would you drive?
Fucking drive around.
What is your method to driving around? Because I know some buddies that drive around. I just never know where to go. I'm not saying here, but like where would you go?
I don't really know here, but when I was at like home, like there was like a super nice neighborhood and right next to me, I would just like drive through it. Sick houses, just like slowly whip. And it was like a massive, like there's like a ton of land. So
yeah.
Like, you just
it was kind of like here.
cruise. Different. Like each house is like on like 4 acres, 5 acres.
Damn.
Yeah.
Drive to Naperville.
Yeah, not to Naperville.
I know Naperville actually. I got
it was
buddies from
Inverness.
Naperville.
If anyone in Chicago.
What is it?
Inverness is what it's called.
Oh, okay. That sounds like they have an unbelievable prep school.
No school, but they had a nice golf course.
It was one or the other.
Yeah.
Either an unreal prep school or literally a golf course.
Yeah. All the kids went to my school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's go. Shout out your school. There's some shit that happened.
The White Sox sharp in here is from there.
No way.
Yeah.
That's nuts. The only thing you're going to want to do is skip Meet Your Padre. It's in Spanish. Unless you want to get down to that.
Okay. I mean, I'd fuck with.
But I'll tell you what, Drake came on, he sounded fucking, it had me wanting to do the salsa a little bit. Keep it a buck with you. But then I had to skip it because I was like, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I mean, it was an unbelievable night. The album is so good, dude. There's just, and you know what it is? The first listen through, it's all about the vibe. Now I got to do my second listen through and start picking up on some of the bars. I will say, though, there is a song named Brian Steele, which is Young Thug's lawyer, and he said, Broski hit me up and said, we got to, like, kill the beef. And Drake said, I can't. So he's, like, going to be on some shit for a long time, I think. And then he, like, right after that, I think the bar was, they want to meet up and talk about it, but I'm vegan and I'm not hungry or something like that. Like, fuck.
It's
like,
not. I mean, it's not over with.
Like,
at
dude,
all.
it can't be over with. Like, he's
Well,
actually, he said, like, in that song, Brian Steele, he's basically just like, dude, I got no time for you guys. Like, I'm still pissed.
Yeah.
He literally I'm pretty sure there's a line in that where he's like, I'm pissed. So, we'll see how this shakes. But here's the thing about it, though. Like, it blew my mind last night, and now I'm dick sucking, but it blew my mind last night. Drake was like, okay. You got Grammys off my name, and in the public eye, you might have just won the beef. But then Drake won the beef by being like, I actually don't care about rap beef because I'm going to make hits that are going to get, like, played everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like that's really how you win. You know what I mean? Like, he was like, I don't give a fuck about rap beef. I'm trying to turn the bitches up. Yeah. It's like, damn. Kendrick can't turn no bitch up. That's why Drake said, he was like, they want me dead, but they're going to be the sole proprietors. What are you going to do? Have her twerking at 29, reading a dictionary? Fuck. Fuck.
OG Sour, the A minor thing. Like,
Yeah,
I promise you, I was there. Nobody said it.
Dude, so did Kai Snap. Literally was like, wow, they pumped that in. That's crazy.
I was there. Nobody said it.
Crazy.
And I actually like Kendrick. Like, I like his music, but like, nobody there was into it at all.
But yeah, dude, I love the album. Obviously, so far it's been good. Dude, you know what I didn't know? So I joined this like Twitter community. It's called Club Paradise.
Okay.
Like a year ago. Last night, found out Kevin Durant's in the community.
What?
The Twitter community. Like, you know how you can have separate Twitter communities? Like Chelly Gang?
Yeah.
I'm in Club Paradise.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through Club Paradise. It's like all Drake fans. And then, Easy Money Sniper. And he was like, yeah, Deeper is already a classic by PNB. And I was like, oh my God, Kevin Durant's in this community. I mean, it's a big ass community. You have to get accepted, but he's in there.
Did you talk to him?
No. Well, you can't talk to him. It's just like
Can
tweets.
you not like comment under his tweet?
Well, I can, but it got fucking 30,000 likes.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Kevin Durant.
I thought it was like a small community.
No, it's big. It's big.
Big community.
But I didn't know he was even in there. And then I'm like scrolling through because it's like all Drake fans. So I was just like,
yeah.
I was, what's that called when you like only want one, when it's like how you're not supposed to write papers when you Google like your side.
Like bias.
Yeah, I was like, I just want Drake
Bias
bias right
info,
now.
yeah,
So I was in
exactly,
Club
yeah.
Paradise, just rat fucking every tweet,
Drake
liking
propaganda.
everything.
That's
Yeah,
all
I just
you
wanted
need,
Drake
yeah.
propaganda.
Yeah.
And then I refreshed, Easy Money Sniper. I was like, oh, the fuck you doing here, KD? But that's crazy. He's that tapped in.
He is tapped.
But it was a great album. I just kind of chilled last night. I hung out.
Let's go.
Dude, I haven't hit a parlay in a minute. I danced on TikTok. Just gonna let that one sit in the air for a minute.
I
know.
I thought you said.
I had to. I haven't, dude. Josh, I haven't hit like a TikTok parlay in years. It's been maybe a calendar year since I posted a parlay on TikTok and it hit. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to the people. Every comment is like, damn, I need these back, but I can't.
You need a Nokia.
I need one to Nokia though. Who's calling that phone? Who's calling that shit? But like, dude, fuck. Felt good. Get one through the hoop. Get the people going. There's nothing better than when someone sends you the slip and they're like, yo, you actually just paid for our drinks. Like, that gets me fired up, dude. Like, fired up.
Well,
because when you like, I'm not a big like let's pay for the rent. Like, I'm a big pay for like we're having fun and we're drinking, we're boozing, we're doing our thing. And when someone sends me like, and you could tell when they're a little fucked up tweeting it at me like in the DM, and like something's misspelled or there's a letter off, and they're like, bro, you just paid for the buckets. I'm like, dude, fuck you, let's go. Dude, like fires me up. Because that's what we used to do in college, dude.
yeah.
I'd be like, all right, how we
How
and
we
it would
doing
always
it?
be, but it would always be a 4-team. And we put it on a little whiteboard. And so you come home at night and be able to just check off every single one and be like, and you'd be at the bar being like, we're fucking drinking for free. It'd be sick, dude. But it was awesome. Awesome. It was awesome. And there's nothing better than a night like that, too. Right?
Yeah.
Nothing better than a night like that. Shout out. I just want to give a shout out to PrizePicks #1 employee, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander last night. Couldn't even cash his goblin. Of 25.5. Couldn't cash his discount of 25.5. Shout out PrizePicks #1 employee, SGA.
Shout out. I also saw a tweet before the game that they said SGA scored 25 plus points in like a gazillion straight games. So.
Yep. And someone quoted you and said, I guarantee he scores 24 tonight.
Yep.
And he scored 24.
Yep.
Oh, I got my new goblin today, guys. We hit a lineup, so we got the goblin today.
Dude, okay.
Let's see what we got. Are you guys ready for the prize picks?
Give him a rare one.
Dude, this is my favorite thing they've ever done.
Yeah, it's actually awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Like, the goblins are...
It's fun.
What if it's Drake? It could be. They already did... If they did...
They already did that.
If
that
they do
fast.
Kung Fu Kenny and not Drake, I'm calling...
Well, they probably won't be able to do it like right away.
But I'm calling them.
Yeah, day 7 maybe.
Here we go, guys. You ready? I want a rare.
Rare.
I want a rare. Common. Sexy Gob, it's Drake.
No
Wow.
way. No way.
They're so quick with it. We got the Sexy Gob. Common Drake.
Oh, with the heart.
He's got the CLB heart.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, Prize Picks.
And Mikey's busting.
You guys are goated. You guys are actually goated. That's sick. I love that they're doing this. They should do more of this. Like, I
Yeah,
like that
that
I
is
have a
cool.
collection of gobs.
That is cool. But now you have to trade the Kendrick one away.
Can you do that?
I don't know. No,
I don't like that you
I'm
can't
kidding.
click in. I'm really, dude, I've also been placing just goblin lineups because I want my gob. I need a gob. I need it. There's nothing better than swiping that thing back and get a little gobby. I think the Drake one's my favorite now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. What else?
The Ant Gobby is sick, though. The Ant Gobby is sick. I do like the Ant Gobby. Who's calling my phone?
Who's calling that
shit? All right. Something else happened last night in the NBA. Anthony Edwards took a man's soul, which is tough. You know, you never want to see that. Actually, I'm just kidding. You do want to see that. Just fuck the Thunder.
That was Chet, right?
Yeah, thank God we waited for Chet to come back just for his soul to get absolutely banged on by Anthony Edwards. Josh, I'll send you the video just so you could pull it up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because nothing makes me feel better than when the Thunder get banged on now. So, really liked that. Really enjoyed that. It's one of those things where people were like, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. I got news for you, brother. Trent? That was dunk of the year.
Was that person Trent?
Dunk of the year.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Who's calling that shit?
Also, the thumbnail is up, and it is hilarious.
Is it good?
It's good.
Do we like the thumbnail? I'm sending you a couple things that I want to put up.
I was going to say the Derek Queen thing.
Yeah, but let's start with Ant. Let's start with Ant. Start with him.
Start with him.
This dunk. There are many dunks that I look at and go, oh! This is one of them. I mean, we'll just, oh! Like if you're Chet, what the fuck are you doing jumping? Let me run that back. What are you doing jumping?
Let me run that back.
When Anthony Edwards is coming down the lane with a head full of steam and you weigh about 130, why don't you go ahead and just get out of the way?
Yeah.
Because you weigh 130 soaking wet, Chet Holmgren. You might be 7'5", but I got news for you. Anthony Edwards, 240 is coming down the pipe full speed. You might as well just get out of the way. I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, the disrespect.
The disrespect after the flex and the just, I mean, yeah. It's.
I mean. He's so sick.
Just get out of the way.
He has to be the most likable player in the NBA.
Has to be.
Right?
Like, literally has to be. You will literally not find a single person that I think is liked more across the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. I've never heard of anyone say like that they don't like Anthony Edwards.
No.
Not a single person.
He's also just like such a good meme.
Yeah,
like when he's in meme mode.
Yeah, he's funny as shit, and he just yams on people and doesn't give a fuck.
Doesn't give a fuck.
He'll hurt himself trying to dunk on someone.
Yeah, he would have died for that dunk.
Yeah.
In GTA. Can you also, Josh, really quickly,
yes,
pull up that Derek Queen layup? Because this is what I just wanted to talk. Like the fact that a true freshman is doing this. Like, I love Kevin Willard. He's a phenomenal coach. He's really good at developing talent. This layup from a man of this size in college basketball is just insane. Like, the finesse, the touch.
It was good, yeah. Well, just like an NBA play.
Like, rip, drive.
NBA play, I mean, college players.
But rip, drive, and then just.
Yeah.
And then just with the weak hand, too. And then just. Like, I love Derek Queen.
Yeah, he's good.
I hope he ends up on the Knicks. He won't. But I hope,
dude,
if you guys get Derek Queen, we'll be fucking goated.
No, we ain't getting him. We're getting flagged.
But he might stay another year is what I'm saying. I wouldn't be shocked. Kevin always gets his guys to stay more than a year. He hasn't had one and done yet at Maryland. He never had a one and done at Seton Hall. That would be a good bet. Will Derek Queen stay a year? I'm going to say yes at plus chicken because I think everyone thinks he's going to leave this year.
Okay.
And Kevin's going to go, you know what I have?
A bag.
What is you know? A bag. And maybe Julian Reese stays another year and they run it back. Who knows? How far they go in the tournament, you never know. Josh, can you pull up the last thing that I sent you?
The last thing? That's all. Oh, never mind.
Who's calling my phone?
Who's calling that? Yeah.
I mean, I wrote the caption. We just have to have conversation. We just have to start having conversations about what Jordan did. And I listen, I know athleticism has gone up. I know the skill of the game has gone up. This man switched hands and dunked it in midair. And then dunked it. Why was that so zesty?
Yeah, no, that was really zesty.
Dunked it. He switched his hands and then he dunked it. No, but like, I love Michael Jordan. He's fucking goated.
Well, yeah, he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. But we got to start having conversations about that layup.
Well, it was just so different. Like,
it was
so different because he was in the air for like 5 seconds. Like, he was all the way at the rim, and then was like on his way down and switched hands, and then like somehow got it off before he landed. Whereas like this was like he was still taking off and then just switched hands and dunked it. This is like what LeBron did.
But this is just a Wednesday in the NBA. Is
Yeah.
my point. Just
Well,
like
so
dude,
is
these
that.
kids
Yeah.
are snapping this
Well, so
shit off.
that
like
was
it's
also
nothing.
against Defensive Player of the Year, Modest Buzelis.
Fuck. I didn't know that was against the Bulls.
Yeah, it was against
Oh,
Buzelis.
shit.
Look at
Guys,
wait,
I'm not slandering Jordan. I'm just saying we
Peep
need to
the-
have conversations about that layup. That's it. I'm
peep the
not
screen
slandering
share.
him.
There he is. There's Buzelis.
Look at him, dude. Couldn't be farther away. How is he in the
He's
air in that
coasting.
position, dude?
He's coasting past him.
Defensive Player of the Year. That is Buzelis. Fuck. No, but I mean, I'm not slandering Jordan. I'm just saying what these kids do today is obscene. Cade Cunningham
Yeah.
on a Wednesday
they're
was like,
crazy, yeah.
oh, you know what I'm going to do? And then I'm going to yam it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just all. That's
I
just
mean,
all I
but-
wanted to say. You know, that's just it.
But Michael Jordan would
Uh-oh.
still be an absolute bucket in today's league.
I think
That
he'd be
does
like
not
DeMar,
change. No.
like the mid range. The mid range just is like now useless
DeMar
in the NBA,
DeRozan
which is
can't,
just tough.
but DeMar DeRozan can't score at will. He can in the regular season. Like you put DeMar DeRozan in the postseason, he can't score.
no, Michael Jordan would kill in any era.
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying.
But it's just unfortunate that this era, like the mid range,
Well, there's just
doesn't
more.
matter.
There's more good players in this era. That's what it is. Like there's. I feel like when he was playing, like there was probably like 8 to 10 guys that were like elite basketball players. Maybe less than that. Like that were like
Yeah.
really seen like they're like that. Or like now there's at least 10 guys to 15 guys that are like holy shit. Like these dudes are fucking disgusting.
No, 100%.
Sometimes multiple on the same team, like Luka and LeBron. You have 2 on the same team.
Yeah, that's nuts. They would have been like on the Jazz
yeah, like
and the Clippers.
exactly. Exactly.
Like, here's the thing about it. The people that are like DeMar, if you don't know ball, that's like the most common relation that people make in terms of how Jordan scored back in the day is just how DeMar scores now, which is just the mid-range. That's just all I meant. Jordan's fucking leagues above DeMar, but in terms of like how he scores, they score exactly the same. It's like mid-range, use your body, bust by him, and then pull up. That's what they did.
He's just a much better athlete than
Way
DeMar
better.
is.
Yeah,
like
way better.
He's essentially DeMar, but can get to his spot so much easier
And like way quicker.
and jump higher. He's faster.
And like
he's
way
everything.
quicker. Yeah. I mean, he's better than DeMar at everything,
Yeah.
but like if you wanted to look at how Jordan scored back in the day,
It's like Kobe.
that's how he scored.
yeah, it's like Kobe.
Yeah, it's a Kobe probably
Yeah.
better relation. Yeah,
Yeah, probably a
Kobe.
better one.
Probably way better. Kobe, yeah. Kobe. But he wasn't a big 3-ball guy,
No.
which is in this
He
era,
would- he
it's
would,
ruined.
but-
The game is dead.
Yeah.
The
dude,
game is dead.
Michael Jordan would go to the line 1,000 times in this
oh
era.
my
1,000 times in this era.
above. Especially if he was Jordan,
That's what I'm saying. Like he would get. Yeah, I mean
he'd get every call.
every call.
Like,
And
every
especially
call.
like how he used to play too. Like he would play for contact too. So like
Oh yeah, I mean,
it'd be a foul every time he had it.
dude, he was playing against Bill Laimbeer.
He would be like James Harden was for like that 1 year where you're just like averaging like 55 a game.
Yeah, that people forget James Harden in Houston first year when he was literally.
People
at
forget that
45
that
points a
teams
game.
that guys were literally standing behind James Harden to guard him. They were literally guarding him behind him. Do you remember that? They were standing behind him to guard him to not let him step back.
Dude, he was like. That's gonna go down as one of the most unconscious years an NBA player's ever had.
100%. That was
He was
I mean-
averaging 45 a game.
dude.
Average.
Dude, there was
That was like
Yeah.
disgusting ball.
I think there was like a 5-game stretch where he had like 60 a game.
Yeah, it was gross. And it was like a relatively easy 60. Like it didn't look
No,
like
yeah,
it
it
was
was like
like
every
a
time.
laborious.
He's like
60.
walking to the rim.
Yeah,
Literally walking.
standing behind him. I do
Dude,
remember that.
literally look at this.
His
I have
step
it.
back was lethal.
I have it. Ricky Rubio. It's such a short video. I don't know why it's so short, but here, I'll show it. Ricky Rubio. This is how he's guarding him. Literally standing behind him.
Like
That's how you guarded him.
that's insane,
what?
dude. And then of course he just goes right to the rack.
Yeah.
We'll see it.
And
We'll
what?
see it. We'll see it. Also, Ricky Rubio's an all-time bottomist, but
everyone was doing that.
everyone. Yeah.
Like on his left side, they're just like standing on his left side
Yeah,
behind him and
couldn't
just not let him go to his left.
You genuinely
Just an
you
auto
couldn't let him.
bucket,
You couldn't let him.
and he'd still drop 60. Well, obviously, you're not even playing defense on him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The fact that people thought that was gonna work is insane. Y'all just stand behind the guy and play defense.
Oh, that was so fun when he was on the Rockets and like just busting.
Oh yeah.
Every night, you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Dude, I'm gonna watch a Rockets game to see if James Harden goes fucking ballistic tonight." He was so good.
What year was
dude.
that? Like 19?
It had to be before that. I want to say
18?
18, maybe 17.
2018, he averaged 36.1 points
I mean,
per game.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah. That's actually
Like,
insane.
give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
And then 36.1 the next year, too.
36 a game. And there's 4 to 5 60 balls in there, by the way.
Oh, like, I think, like, plenty of them.
And he was doing it with Gerald Green. Gerald Green was on that team, right?
Yeah, they had nobody else. Literally not a single person. He had 32 straight games with 30-plus points.
That's fucking disgusting.
Like, what?
That's fucking disgusting, dude.
I know.
That's a calendar month.
Yeah.
He had 30 points in every game in a month.
Dude, there was
Yeah, PJ Tucker was playing center, dude.
There was a game where he went 0 for 10 from 3, and he scored 28 points.
That's fucking despicable, dude.
Didn't make a shot from 3. He had 28 points.
Jay Betts, who gives a fuck how many times he shot? He was dropping 60.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a rat's
It was also
ass.
that was like, I'm not even joking. Like, that was the most entertaining basketball I've ever watched in the NBA.
Oh, my God, yeah.
When it was them against the Warriors in the playoff series, because you just knew every time James Harden was going to fucking chuck one.
Or him against Chris Paul when he stabbed him in the eye.
Yeah. But I just thought, like, that Warriors series, when he took him to 7, like,
Oh, yeah.
single-handedly took, like, literally maybe one of the worst rosters in the NBA at the time against the best team of all time
By
to
himself.
7.
Literally by himself.
Nene.
Literally
Yeah.
by himself.
Remember Nene?
Wow.
Wow. Kenneth Faried is probably on that
Kenneth
fucking
Faried
team,
was
dude,
so
yeah.
on that team.
100%.
Gerald Green, I remember being on that team with the little
Yeah.
cornrows.
Yeah, but I mean,
PJ Tucker was on that team.
dude, they were ass.
Ass, dude. They were horrible. Can we actually get a starting 5 check on that year?
Yeah, let's see, like 2019.
Who was on that
Nuggets.
starting 5? I need to know. If Gerald Green is in there, I'm gutted.
Harden, Capella, Daniel House, PJ Tucker, and Russell Westbrook.
Daniel House. That was the
No,
year
that was
after.
18. Let's do
that was
18.
the year
Yeah,
after.
that was
the
19.
year
That's
after.
wrong.
Daniel House. Yeah, he made his name on that team.
House.
He was just a 3-and-D guy.
Wait, Chris Paul was? Oh,
Let's
Chris
go
Paul was on
Hallway
this team.
Chronicles.
I thought he was hurt.
No, Chris Paul was on that team.
I thought
Somebody
he was
got,
hurt in the playoffs.
So
though,
who
no?
poked Harden in the eye?
Well, this is okay. So this says Chris Paul, Harden, Amudamonte,
Give me a
PJ
break.
Tucker, and Capella.
Where is Gerald Green? He was on these rosters.
He might be on the team.
He was so on team.
What, dude? Can you show me the roster, brother? I don't know if he was on team.
Gerald
He
Green was
definitely
there. Vegas Tom said, yeah. He came off the bench. Okay, he came off the
Yeah.
bench. All right. I forgot about
I was thinking
Daniel
it
House,
started.
dude. I forgot about Daniel House. And then
Trevor
he went
Ariza.
then he went to the bubble and was fooling around. Had to get kicked out. Remember that? Daniel House got kicked out of the bubble?
Yes. Well, and didn't what's his face get kicked out?
Lou
too?
Williams went
Lou,
to
yeah.
Magic City.
Yeah, that was good. That was
For the
goated.
wings.
For the wings.
He didn't get any dances.
None.
Just the wings. Which I've had them. They're okay, but they're small.
Did you order them? Where'd you go then?
Yeah, no, we ordered them.
Yeah.
We got them. We actually, me and Big Dave DoorDashed them. Could you imagine that DoorDasher? Like, there's a part of that DoorDasher that's like, maybe I'll just cancel this order and go outside.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already here.
Yeah. You got
That's
the money
actually
from
probably the
DoorDash.
worst DoorDash order to have to fulfill because you
You don't want to go
seeing
in
it.
there. Yeah.
You're
and
like,
it's like,
"Oh." My Friday night could just be so different if I just cancel this order. But yeah, I mean, goated. Goated.
James Harden, dude, they were 65-17 that year. They were fucking.
Dude, they were gross.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were that good.
Dude, they were fucking gross. They were gross. James Harden, that might have been the most dominant singular season we've seen
scoring-wise. Yeah,
scoring-wise from a player.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe ever. Just pure scoring-wise. He had a 5-game stretch. I think it was 57, 48, 60, 49, 50. I think.
Did you just, what do you mean you think? You just pull those numbers out of your ass?
Someone said it in chat and I tried to memorize it.
I was like, what do you mean you think?
57, 58,
Yeah,
48, 37, 61. That's disgusting, dude. Could you imagine? Do you know how many points that is?
So many.
Like when I dropped 22 in like 2K, I'm like, dude, I had a fucking ball game.
Bucket.
Imagine 58 points.
Imagine 61.
And doing it like consistently.
Yeah,
like now
like
we got guys holding up a piece of paper when they drop 60. He did that over 5 games.
Yeah.
Jeebus.
Yeah.
Crimbopulus Michaels. Do you know what show that's from?
No. I do not. What's it from?
Oh my god, dude.
What?
Look at the Grail gob. It's him with the fucking braids. And I got CLB Drake. I'm actually pissed.
Which one? Which other ones do they have? Is that it?
I'm looking. Common. That's the Grail, so I think the best one you could get.
Are there cooler
The
ones?
rare.
Let
It's
me
him
see
with
the
the
rare.
glasses and Turks.
Oh, that's tough.
The Grail is sick.
The Grail
it's
is
CLB
sick.
with the fucking clips.
How have you not gotten a single grail?
Yeah, this is some bullshit, dude.
You need a grail.
This is some bullshit, Prize Picks.
It's fun though.
I love it. Prize Picks, this
They
is some
should keep-
bullshit,
They should
bro.
keep doing it.
I agree. The Grail is so sick. Fuck.
You know what you should be able to do is be able to use those gobs as like the gobs on the app. Like you should be able to like customize
Yeah,
your
that'd
app.
be sick.
So like you could like as like you collect them, you could like make them. Who won it?
I don't know.
That's a max win.
Some random guy. I'm pissed. I want the Grail. That's so sick. Fuck. Although I like CLB Drake. I'm a fan of CLB Drake, so I'm not bitching. All right. Let's serve some Slate.
You would have loved that any one of them. Doesn't matter what it is.
I don't give a fuck. I tried to sell the Kung Fu Kenny one, but they don't let you sell them. I just wanted it out of my collection. All right. Let's serve some Slate. This is a Slate Surfer Slate, by the way.
I mean,
like, you want to talk about love and ball, you got to love ball.
you have to love ball.
Love ball. You got to love ball, man.
You ready to rip?
Yeah, I'm ready to rip. Welcome back to Slate Surfers, the part of the show you guys have been waiting for. And I like making you wait because when you bitch, it makes me laugh. When you bitch, it makes me laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
It makes me laugh. Josh, is the All-Star game this weekend?
I believe it is.
Word. So we can do some All-Star bets as well in terms of 3-point competition. All right. Josh, I'm going to start with the book, obviously, and let's go through the Ivy League. Events start tonight. Okay, word. Thank you, Vegas Tom. Appreciate you for tapping it. All right. Josh, I looked at this Columbia team and this Dartmouth team late last night. There has been a man on Columbia that's a fucking bucket, and I believe his last name is DeRosa. He's got like 6 names. He is disgusting. And the state of the Ivy League right now, every team has a guy that averages like 20.
Yeah.
But outside of that, junk.
James.
So when you're betting on Dartmouth Columbia, just know Dartmouth definitely also has a guy. But if our guy is on, you're winning by 15. If their guy is on, you're losing by 15. And it never happens where both guys are on.
Dartmouth's guy averages 16.
Yeah, of course. So I want to stay away from over-unders today. Although I think that Dartmouth-Columbia game is the already locked.
Over.
Yeah, but it's the already locked, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. I want to take Columbia plus 1.5 here, dude. I just really like this kid, DeRosa. Is that his name, I believe?
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm trying to dial in for you guys in this Ivy League. Dude. It was
I was
tough,
just
man.
looking. I believe it is.
It was tough, like, getting myself going for the Ivies, but I'm all the way in.
They're 1-6. Yeah, it's Rubio De La Rosa.
Yeah, De La Rosa, yeah.
That's his last. That's Rubio De La Rosa's
is the
last
whole
name.
thing,
Yeah.
I want to take Columbia plus 1.5 here, dude. With a high total, I got the better score in my back pocket. I really, really, really don't like this Columbia team, to be honest with you. I mean, they're junk. They're 1-6. But when you look at why is a 1-6 team only plus 1.5 on the road in the Ivies? So I like that, and I want to take that.
I kind of agree with that.
I'm not putting them in the lay.
Lie.
I'm not putting them in the lay. And just for everybody out there, it's Valentine's Day. If you're taking somebody out tonight or you got a significant other, don't be throwing around units tonight.
Like none.
Just go like a half U, quarter U on all this shit. There's no reason, dude. If you're taking your girlfriend out, you don't need to be sweating Columbia plus 1.5 for 2 units for even a full unit. So let's also be honest. I'm going to give you a parlay that we can sweat together. But if you're taking a girl out or you're taking whatever out, just please keep in mind, there's no reason to have fucking 2 U's. All right? Vegas Tom's going to the club, popping bottles with the singles. Let's go.
Let's go.
What are you doing tonight? You have any plans?
I'm doing nothing. I no longer celebrate.
I feel like that's a hot take, but I get it, you know? I love Valentine's Day, dude. I think the last Valentine's Day I, snapped.
Really?
I did, dinner, flowers, chocolate, gift basket.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I don't know. I love that kind of shit, though, and I get it.
It's also just, different after,
Yeah, I mean, you're
it's different.
You're married.
Not yet, but yeah.
Close.
Close.
If you could put one athlete in your wedding party, who would you put?
Oh.
Like he stands up there with you and you get all the photos in the world of him. He parties with you one night. Who you put? Wow, that's a great question. If you could have one athlete in your wedding party, who would it be? Callie Kyle. I'm such a rom-com guy. It's gross.
One athlete. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to.
Sonny Dutchy, it wasn't all for nothing, man. It's about the memes, dude. I still got those memes, man.
You know who'd be sick is Rey Mysterio. I used to love Rey Mysterio
What a
growing up.
fucking unreal pull that was,
Right?
on you. I did
Would
not
that not be
expect
sick?
WWE.
But I'm seeing someone at a wedding, like Rey Mysterio, on someone's shoulders. Could you not imagine that being fucking
That'd be
sick?
sick. Dude, you know who my favorite is?
Who?
Me and my buddies, when I'm at home. I don't know if I've ever sent you the Snapchat. I used to put it on my Twitter, but then my buddies got mad at me because they were like, dude, that's for us. That's our thing that we do. When we go to the bar, we'll take our phones out and we'll go in separate places in the bar, and one person will have their phone out, and we'll stand in separate corners. And my buddy's little brother, shout out Trevor, he's a massive Jeff Hardy guy. And so we'll be sitting in the bar, and you have to pretend like you don't know what's going on. And as you go around the bar, with the phone and zoom in on them, you pretend that you don't see the camera, and then you go. Dude, the videos are so good.
That's
And
so
you have to do it as hard as possible, dude. You have to. So we'll be in Jersey Shore bars just sweating, and Jimmy will be like, yo, and then we'll all separate, and you just and you'll be standing next to strangers, and you'll just be like, oh, what's going on, dude? And then you peep, you see the cameras on you, and you vibe for a second, then Jeff Hardy would be sick.
Jeff Hardy would be sick.
Jeff Hardy would be sick, dude.
Dude, I just loved Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was the GOAT.
And then you see people do it, and they're like, what was that? And you'd be like, you want to get in on it? So then we'll do the video again. You get random people that don't know how to do it, and they'll be like, it's so good, dude. It's so good. I love doing it. Next time I'm home, I'll send you a
What
video.
he used to do this after? He would
Well, he would do this before he jumped off
yeah.
before he did the Swanton Bomb.
But wouldn't he do that and then bring his hands
Yeah,
down?
I think so, yeah.
And then he'd fucking do it.
Jeff Hardy would be fun, but I'd be like, keep the face paint. Or maybe
I
want
also-
the face paint on.
Who was your favorite I guess who was your favorite wrestler? Did you
I
ever
didn't
watch
like
WWE? You
wrestling,
didn't watch
no.
it? Do you know DX is? Do you remember it was Triple H and
I wasn't a wrestler.
Shawn Michaels?
I didn't like WWE.
I was actually I was just looking at DX shirts. I was about to buy one.
Wow.
Like an old school DX shirt.
You're dialed in on DX?
Dude, Shawn Michaels and fucking Triple H were so goated. They were so goated.
That's sick.
I'm getting a shirt now. I'll wear it in a week. I'll get it next week.
So you'd go Rey Mysterio in the wedding party?
Probably Rey Mysterio, yeah.
Okay.
I love Rey Mysterio.
I think who I would want. I don't know, because you also got to think about the party, too, not just, the photos. I don't think Dwayne Wade would be a great time, but he was my favorite athlete growing up.
Rey Mysterio would be perfect with the mask, too. It's
Yeah.
you'd be your kid's who is that in the picture?
What is that?
Oh, you don't even know.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Who would I Who would I put in my wedding that I like really like and would enjoy spending time with? I don't know. I'm gonna think. I don't just want to say a name, so I'm gonna think on that. Maybe I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Because I don't just want to say a name. I was thinking Jameis, but it wouldn't be Jameis.
No.
I gotta really think about that. I gotta really, really, really think about that. Like, what athlete would I be like, man, let's have a time tonight, and he's just hanging out with me? I don't know. I gotta think on it. So give me that might take the weekend. All right.
Might take the weekend.
All right, we're back. Columbia plus 1.5 if DeRosa plays. I believe he's playing tonight, so I like Columbia plus 1.5. Although 6.9 thousand people on PrizePicks are on the Dartmouth guard. So, points, more than. Dude, Mount St. Mary's Niagara, I mean, that's just fucking gross. Like, again, how do you not take Mount St. Mary's
how do you
plus
not?
1.5?
How do you not?
How do you not? Do you know what I mean? Like, how do you not?
Yeah, I think you have to.
How do you not?
I'm with you.
The first leg of my parlay, unfortunately, will be Loyola Chicago moneyline at home. I'm fading St. Louis on the road. I'm fading Cream. What's his name, right?
Is that his name?
Nickname, like Cream Jelly Jar or something like that. The big white kid, the big fat white kid.
Oh yeah.
Avilia.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Cream,
yeah, with the
Cream.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna take Loyola Chicago money line. That's the first leg of the lay. I think I like that they're minus 2.5. I'm taking their ML at home. That's gonna be the first leg.
Okay.
Harvard Cornell. I'm not betting this game. I'm sorry. Same with Penn Yale.
I want to take Harvard in that game.
You do? I just looked at that. I don't like it. I don't like either side.
Okay.
I don't not like your bet. I just don't like that game.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll tell you what I do like, though. Princeton minus 4.5 and Princeton money line in the lay. I don't know if you've ever heard of Xavier Lee. I've actually been following him for a minute. I think he was a freshman last year. Dude, the kid is fucking gross. However, Brown also has a guy. All right? Brown also has a guy. Okay? But I'm liking Princeton minus 4.5 here tonight because I think Xavier Lee gets going here. I like their money line in the lay as well. That is going to be the second piece. Thus far, that's what I have right now is Loyola Chicago Princeton. I'm not totally sold on my third yet because we'll talk about it. It's at the bottom. But that's where I'm at right now.
I might nuke Brown. I'm not going to lie.
What?
I love Brown.
What the fuck? Why?
Dude, I mean, they've been shit in conference. They're only plus 4.5.
That's a lot at home.
Dude, and that dude's a bucket. Lilly Jr.
So is Xavier Lee, brother.
No.
Xavier Lee's up for 16.5. Lily's up for 17.5.
I swear these games get greasy, and I think Princeton. Let's see. Princeton plays at Yale tomorrow, which is a bigger game. Maybe a little look-ahead spot.
Just cannot.
I mean, Yale's undefeated.
You can't convince me look-ahead spots in the Ivies.
Well, dude, I feel like there's only look-ahead spots. They only play on fucking Friday and Saturday. So
yeah,
like,
but you either go into
just
Yale
look ahead.
17-6 or 16-7. That's a big difference.
Yeah, but massive game. Biggest game of the year tomorrow.
They
They already lost to Yale a couple days ago. They're shaking in their boots. And they just beat Brown by 20, and the spread's 4.5.
Yeah, they're favored on the road.
Yeah, but they just beat them by 20.
Gonna do something,
They just
they'd
beat them by
be
20.
Minus something.
No, they wouldn't. You can't make them minus something.
I'm taking Princeton minus 4.5.
All right.
I might sub Princeton money line out in the lay for the Atlas in the PLL tonight. But every time I do that,
Don't do that.
the Atlas
not
shit
do
down
that.
leg. They shit down leg every time I do that.
Please do not do that. Please.
I might have to do it.
Please don't do that.
Northern Kentucky minus 7.5. I do like. Green Bay is just so bad. Green Bay is just so bad. Everyone keeps asking where college baseball plays. Guys, I don't know dog shit about
You guys on college baseball, please?
I know nothing about college baseball. But I like
Same.
Northern Kentucky
It's
minus 7.5 for a straight bet tonight. Green Bay is that bad. Do you remember the Ohio team with, I think his name was Preston? He had the big hair. He played point guard. Oh, such a fun team. They made the tournament. I think he ended up on the Clippers. Does anyone know who I'm talking about? The only guy to come out of Ohio. He was a baller. Jason Preston, dude. He was like a 6'6" point guard. He was so good. Shout out him. I'm not touching that game, though. Not touching that game.
Okay.
Dude, St. Peter's minus 3.5 against Fairfield is a very weird line. These next two games were really rattling around in my head because I really like St. Peter's at home minus the 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
But that they're just like St. Peter's is also the team that we bet on, and then they scored 19 points in the second half. So Fairfield lost a lot of guys to the portal, including Bryson Goodine to Oklahoma. I really like St. Peter's, but I don't know, that total being that low and that spread being that low, I don't think it's going to be a blowout, so that reeks of a real sweat. So I don't know. I like Siena minus 2.5 more, though, because they're junk. Why are they favored against Marist? There's no reason they should be favored against Marist.
Dude,
they're junk.
You like Siena?
I mean, they're junk.
I would just, this is like a spot where I would take the better team, I think.
Just
Siena's
Marist.
that bad, I think. I mean, you've watched them play.
Yeah, I mean, they're bad.
They are.
They're bad.
So bad.
They're bad.
I don't even know how they have 6 wins in conference. Like, that makes no sense to me.
No, they're bad. Make no mistake, they're bad. They're fucking bad.
Yeah.
I like Merrimack on the road, but I like Iona minus 5.5 more. Iona minus 5.5 is definitely going to be on the
like
Platte. The money line might be in the lay.
Like that.
I just like this Iona program, dude. They produce coaches such as Kevin Willard, and then they revived Rick Pitino, so I'm in on Iona.
Love it.
I like the minus 5.5. I like the money line potentially if you want to get weighed one time. Quinnipiac Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart was our wagon last year with Nico Galette, but unfortunately he transferred, so we will not be touching that game. Game of Cinch tonight, dude.
That does not exist on this slate.
Game of Cinch. UCLA is a favorite going into Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
It has to be UCLA. I think the only way Indiana would win this game is if they were favored. They would make them favorites if they thought they were going to win this game.
I don't know, dude. It's open at 2.5.
I see that 2.5. So
It's at 1.5 on ESPN right now. I don't know. I have a very hard time backing this UCLA team on the road, dude. They're just not them. And if there was ever a team that can just turn it up one time at home and beat a UCLA team, it is so Indiana for no reason. Like, this is Mbago scoring 30. But I don't know if I really want to take that. Is Sebastian Mack hurt as well? Do we know if Sebastian Mack is hurt? Because he hasn't been on Prize Picks the past couple games. And we used to be nuking his shit. Let me see if he played. I didn't bet that Illinois game, so let me see if he played in that. He played in the Illinois game, so why is he not up on Prize Picks? Oh, it might just be UCLA and just take the better team, bro, because Indiana's junk. If Indiana loses this game, people got to get fired, is like the reality of the situation. Like, actually, though, like, this program is turning into mud.
yeah, they are.
Like, mud.
Especially with the Big Ten's not good.
All right, it just moved to 2.5 on ESPN now.
Yeah, it's 2.5. Yeah.
Oh, I'm having such a hard time telling you guys UCLA with my chest because I just don't know if I believe in it. Every time I take UCLA on the road, dude, they suck soul. They suck soul, Josh.
Yeah.
They suck soul.
I think you have to take him though.
They beat USC at home. I compare them. They're on this is a 2-game road trip now. They were just in Illinois, now they're in Indiana, so
It's not very far.
they've been
It's
away
an
from
easy
home
drive.
for a minute.
Who cares?
And Indiana's coming back home after beating Michigan State. This could be a letdown spot for Indiana.
So they just beat Michigan State on the road, and now they're underdogs at home to UCLA, who hasn't won a game going east all year.
And they just lost to Illinois.
Yeah, give me a break. UCLA's winning this game, dude. That's gonna be the squad ride. I guarantee it.
All right, I can get down with UCLA. I get down with UCLA, but just know there's a part of me that wants those 2 points in my pocket. There's a part of me that wants to be holding 2 points in my pocket tonight. Wright State, Milwaukee, no thanks. No thanks.
And we have to take the over in the last game.
Ew.
It's disgusting.
So gross.
But you know what? The plan B is gross. So we're just going to go with the over.
It's actually so gross.
I know.
All right, so it's already locked. Is that Dartmouth game now?
Yep, that first game of the day.
And then we're taking Plan B over Nevada, San Jose State.
First game and last game.
All right. PLL tonight. I'm taking the over in the Atlas. Sorry about it. That's just where we're at. I think it soars over. The Archers put up an absolute display. It seems like in this Champions Series, they just only score rock. No lead is safe, so be careful on the money lines. I would just stick to totals, and I think the over is a pretty safe bet. It doesn't matter who's in net. I think they just play a little quicker. So I will be taking the Atlas and the over tonight in the PLL. I would suggest you tap on that over. It's going to be electric. Little Friday night goals. How about it? Who says no?
How bad?
Like, how can you say no
You can't, really.
to Friday night overs?
You can't.
This is probably bad timing, but Die Trying is the best song on the album. I've decided, wow. That's the one that sounds like pop songs. Like,
Is that?
Yeah, it's really good. My favorite is actually Pimmy's Dilemma. Actually, can we play a little bit for the people? Is that allowed, or do we get taken down?
No,
if
I
we
probably
play it?
shouldn't.
Fuck.
Just the one song.
Fuck. Pimmy's Dilemma, guys. If you want to just vibe, I'm a big vibe guy. Go listen to Pimmy's Dilemma.
Want to do the NBA All-Star Weekend shit?
Why are we all over Drake's beef? Who's on the Bookit account? Whose head do I have to blow off?
Probably
GTA.
Gabe's.
Whose head?
It's not Trent. Because Trent would be on Drake's beat
Whose head?
as well. Could be Jovan. That sounds like a Jovan thing.
Chote, the NLL is not the same as the PLL. We ride for the PLL over in these parts. That's why we take the Atlas and the over.
I know Goose when I hear.
All right? I missed you hoes. Give me a hug. He's talking about strippers. All right?
Yeah.
That's just the reality of the situation is what he is. Maybe I'll go to the strip club tonight.
You should.
Valentine's Day strip club.
You should. Just by yourself.
I'm just going to go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to hook up to the touch tunes. Imagine they had touch tunes at the strip club.
I'm sure some of them did.
Did I tell you my touch tune story in New York?
No.
I spent $400 on touch tunes.
Why?
In a dive bar. In a dive bar.
One of my friends does that too. Like, he'll go and, like, override people. He'll literally pay, like, $20 to override people.
Dude,
yeah.
I was overriding people. Dude, well, it was over a span of 3 days in a dive bar.
It's still insane.
Dude,
$400.
I mean, insane. I was also so drunk, dude.
Well, yeah.
But I was like, you know what, brother? I was fast passing.
This is my bar.
I was fast passing.
This is literally my bar.
It was my buddy's favorite dive bar in New York.
Yeah.
And I was already saying that to him. I was like, I own this bar. I was like, watch, this kid just added a song because you could check the queue.
Yeah, and you could
I was
see
like,
it.
this kid just added a song.
Skip.
I'm
Yeah.
fast passing 4 songs.
Yeah.
Like, he's never hearing that song.
Yeah.
I own this bar. And I just, dude, and I had my card hooked up to the account, so I was just reloading every time. And I'd be like, dude, I was playing a lot of Drake. I was playing bangers. But it's also a dive bar, so there were some people in there that definitely wanted rock.
Yeah.
And then what I would do, Josh, I'd lull them to sleep, and I'd play, like, one Creed song, and you could tell, like, the older people in there would be like, oh. And then right after, it'd be 4x4 by Travis Scott. 4x4 on Team My Window. And then but I wouldn't react, so no one knew
No
it was
one knew
me.
it was you, yeah.
Like, I would just be on my phone pretending I was texting, and then I'd put my phone away, and, like, I wouldn't even bang my head to my own song, because I would just be like, no one's going to know that I'm just in here dominating. It was a full court touch tunes press.
That's amazing.
No, I'm not going to the strip club, but
That's
that would
amazing.
be funny. All right, let's
All-Star
do.
Weekend?
Huh?
All-Star Weekend?
Yes, All-Star Weekend and then Prize Picks.
Okay.
I
All-Star
think,
Weekend. I have 2 plays.
who are you taking for the 3-point contest?
Cam Johnson. I don't know
Wow.
why. Just had like a weird feeling that he wins it. Wow. And he's got a strap.
Wow.
And you know who I have to take for the dunk contest.
Wow.
Mr. Buzelis.
Wow.
I have to.
High
I'm
flying.
forced.
High flying DPOI.
I am forced. Will he be the first white person to ever win the dunk contest? Has there ever been a white dude to win the dunk contest?
I don't know. I'm thinking. No.
There's no. Has there been?
I'm actually trying to think.
Brent Barry.
In the Jordan era? Mac
McClung.
McClung.
Mac McClung's not real. He's not even in the NBA.
Yeah, he's not a real guy.
That's not real.
He's like actually
He's
not
literally just like a professional dunker. Like they're just like he's not even in the NBA.
Yeah, he's just not real. I agree.
That's
That's a great. Yeah, the last 2. But that's how bad All-Star Weekend is. Dude.
I know. Yeah,
That
you
a
just
kid
like
from
forget
G
who the
League is
last
winning.
2 are.
Yeah, he gets like 2,000 followers every All-Star Weekend because he wins a dunk contest, and then nobody knows where he
He's
goes.
just gone.
Yeah, see you later.
See. All right, let's go for the 3-peat then.
Who's calling
Buzelis.
that phone?
Is McClung in it again this year?
Yeah.
LaVine.
Dude, it's all he's got. If he's not in it, I don't know what he's doing. That's all he's got. Fucking little loser went to Georgetown. Fuck Mac McClung.
Andre Jackson is a sleeper.
But I'll tell you what, though. He was sick on Texas Tech. But fuck him when he was at Georgetown. Dude, he fucking came to Georgetown and thought he was like the shit. He came to Providence and we fucking undressed him.
Yeah.
Undressed him. And he was talked so much shit, and we went 2-0 against him that year. And beat him in the Big East tournament, I'm pretty sure. He was such a little bitch. But then he went to Texas Tech and he was sick, so I'll give him that. Wow, it's his last time doing it. Mac McClung's swan song. Give me a break.
He ain't
dude.
winning.
Like, give me a
He
break.
ain't passing of the torch.
Yeah, passing
of the torch.
To Bazelis.
Dude, he was training with LaVine, and LaVine put on one of the best performances in a dunk contest ever.
Dude,
So.
they always say that, though. The dunk contest has sucked for like 4 years, and they're always like, dude, I got something people never seen.
Well, I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, LaVine, like, I don't know if there's, like, any question that he had the best dunk in dunk contest history.
Him and Aaron Gordon went
When he went between the legs from the free throw line,
yeah, it was crazy.
like, what?
It's crazy.
Everyone creamed themselves, and Jordan just did it normally.
It's crazy.
And he went between the legs.
It's crazy. I actually need to see who's dunking, because I kind of want to pick a dunker.
Dude, they don't have the odds.
Who's
up,
calling
but
my
let's see.
phone? Who's calling that shit? All right.
I know Andre Jackson.
No, they got 3-point contests up.
I know they have 3. Oh, you want the
Skills
3-point? I thought you meant dunk contest.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to find it. They don't have it. You're right, they don't. 3-point contest. Can I give you mine?
Sure.
I'm not going to take Jalen Brunson, because I feel like that's just the easy pick.
You're taking Jalen Brunson.
No, I'm taking Buddy Hield.
Hield, yeah.
Torch mode, dude. The human torch. Although you're telling me I get plus 850 at Jalen B, at JB, dude. I'm going to sprink on JB.
Yeah.
I'm going to sprink on him. I'm going to ride for the guy.
Man.
But I'll tell you what. Buddy Hield is staring at me funny. No way Steven Castle's in the dunk contest.
Is he?
I don't know. Mateus Bazelis, Steven. Yeah, give me Steven Castle.
It's
Yep. Give me Steven Castle winning the dunk contest this year.
Buzelis, Castle, Jackson, McClung.
Give me Steven Castle winning the dunk contest this year. All right. Let's go to Prize Picks, and then we'll wrap the show. Is there BTL today, correct?
Hmm?
Yes. Okay. Who's calling it? All right.
Calling it.
Josh, I put in a 3-point contest lineup last night, and I'm just going to say it now for the people.
Okay.
Jalen Brunson, more than 22.5 round one points, and Buddy Hield, more than 6 money balls made.
Okay. There's literally no chance that Jalen Brunson hits.
What is that?
He can only miss like 8 shots.
That's fine. They're all at 22-23. So you pick them out of a hat.
That's what I'm saying. You just say you don't want to take Brunson and win.
Yeah, but I got it. All right. I got it. I put $50 on it.
What about
I'm not nuking this shit.
I know. Yeah. What about All-Star MVP? Any thoughts on someone who's gonna bust?
I'm actually, and I'm not even saying this to be like that guy, I am boycotting the All-Star game this year.
I think I know who's gonna win it.
Wow.
How is it not Wembanyama?
It's a good one.
Or SGA? One of those two is going to shoot a gazillion. They're probably both going to shoot a gazillion times. I feel like you just take both those guys. Call it a day.
Or you could go like end of their careers. You go like KD, maybe sneaks one in.
You could sneak. I mean, could go Ant as well. I feel like Ant is going to try to shoot a gazillion times as well.
There's 3 teams this year, though, right?
Steph's the favorite. Yeah, there's 3 teams.
You got to look at the team.
You have to look at the teams, yeah.
Whoever you think will grab one of them guys, it'll definitely be from the winning team. Yeah, for sure. So you got to pick the winner and then pick the MVP, basically. Yeah, but I'm boycotting the fucking All-Star. Just go back to East versus West. Go back to their jerseys and make it matter. That's all you have to do. You don't need fucking personalities drafting teams. You don't need fucking on ESPN LeBron and Harden drafting. Like, just stop being dumb. Just give me East versus West. Give me their actual jerseys, and it'll be all the way back. East versus West was the best.
Yeah.
Like, it mattered. It meant something.
It meant a little bit, yeah.
It meant something, man.
Does the MLB All-Star Game still mean anything or no? Do they take that away, the home field advantage shit?
I don't know.
Because they used to have where, like, the winner of the I don't think they have it anymore, but the winner of the AL-NL, like, All-Star Game would get home field advantage in the World Series.
Whoa.
Yeah. which like meant something, which was awesome.
That means
Yeah.
more than something,
Yeah.
dude. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
the MLB shit was awesome.
That's sick. That's sick.
Right?
Yeah, that's fucking sick. What?
They should do that for the NBA too. Like, there's no reason like why, because you're a higher seed. Like, you both got there. Like, you both got there. So like,
I agree.
why not just have that?
Make it fucking matter, dude. I don't care what you got to do to make it matter. Just make it matter, because the fact that we have games where like LeBron, Steph Curry, KD, like all these guys are on the same floor and it's a snooze fest is. Also, the U.S. men's hockey team is fucking gross. I don't know if you saw that shit, but we're fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And you know who's the face? Jack Hughes. You're welcome, America. You're welcome. The king of New Jersey. All right, let's do prize picks. I'm doing Xavier Lee points, and I'm going to pair with Des Watson. That's my two-piece. I'm just putting that out there for the people. That is my two-piece today. Des Watson points and Xavier Lee points. They're my goats, and I'm going to them today. However, when I look at this board, I don't hate Keno Lily points out of Josh. I don't hate potentials of, let me see what they're doing, of Sheldon Edwards points on Loyola Chicago. I do not hate, who's going to move? I don't hate, oh, get back here. I don't hate Robbie Avila points. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on St. Louis, to be honest with you. I really, I don't like it, but I do. Mackenzie Mbako on Indiana, even though it's so much lower than what he's been averaging. I don't hate it. Just because, dude, if you're Indiana at home and you can't score 13 points on your home floor against UCLA, like, fucking hang them up.
Yeah. Dude, I want to give you...
Oh.
I want to give some golf today.
Yeah, you can do that.
Because we can still post the CBB two-piece now.
Yeah. No,
and the golf won't start for a while.
You can give some golf, man.
Dude, so this course is playing.
There's a guy named Donovan Yap playing tonight.
Really?
That's goated. Sorry, go ahead. How's the course playing?
Dude, impossibly hard. Like, impossibly
Is it
hard.
actually?
Yeah. Like, the rough is actually cracked out. I want to give you Spieth more than 73.5 strokes.
Fading.
Fade Spieth, yeah.
We're fading Jordan Spieth.
Fade Spieth.
Okay.
Like, I love that, actually.
Yeah, we can take Spieth.
It's sad, but...
We could take Spieth. Oh, there's also some footy on.
Ooh.
We've got some footy on.
Ooh.
Let me peep. Let me peep on that phone. Yep. All right, I got my square for footy. I'm going to put it with your golf square. Javi Simon's more than 2 shots. Let's go. The Rising game is tonight. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go.
The Rising game is tonight.
Okay.
Why the fuck did Prize Picks put this Gabi thing in a week where there's literally a day with negative sports? I'm in scrambles.
Start a little two-piece, guys, here.
I'm going to try to find some gobs somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to find them, but I need to hit one. All right, so we're taking Spieth more.
You could honestly, I would throw a two-guyser in golf, too. Like, you could fade, just like, fade Billy Horschel.
73.5?
Yeah, Spieth and Billy Horschel. Just do that as, like, one entry, and that's going to smack, and then you get the gob tomorrow.
Who's going to
And just go a little light on it, and then just hit it.
Okay. Strother points could be electric. All right, Lauren. Kind of want to take Steven Castle points, dude. He chucks on the Spurs. Tell me he's not going to chuck in this shit. Who are the teams? Like, who the fuck is Tim, Chris, and Jeremy? Do you know?
No.
Mac McClung is in the Rising Stars game. Can you look up Mac McClung's age?
Why?
Can you look up his age, please?
26.
Give me a fucking break.
He's older than me.
That's like saying I'm a rising star.
Yeah.
You know who else is in it? J.D. Davis. You remember him from Alabama?
Yes, I do.
Reed Shepard's in it. Should we take Reed Shepard points?
He's good.
Should we take Reed Shepard
Yes.
points? Who's calling my phone? Grady Dick's in it. Wow, this is a junk game. How's Rob Dillingham? Not in the Rising Stars, chat. That's Radimus.
How was
Radimus.
he not in that?
Yeah, it's Rad.
That makes no sense.
That's actually Rad.
He'd be auto MVP.
Tim Hardaway, Sr., Mitch Richmond, and Chris Mullin are the coaches. Get that shit out of here.
Who? Chris Mullin, low key.
Uh-oh.
The most cracked out blacktop player of all time in 2K. He is so good.
I never used him, to be honest.
He is so good.
I never used him. Oh, live golf today too, Josh.
Yeah, it's at night.
Maybe Cam Smith Brooks.
Cam Smith doesn't care about golf anymore, so.
Why?
Because he gets a bag, dude.
Don't they all though?
Yeah.
What
But some
about
guys
Patrick
just get the
Reed?
bag and they stop caring.
What about Patrick Reed?
No.
The read on Castle Points is he like gets burned on the Spurs. He's probably the best player in the Rising Stars, right? So
One
just
of them,
give him
yeah.
a fucking clip tonight.
Or he does nothing. It's like.
Or he takes the night off, yeah,
Yeah.
because he already has burned.
He's like, I play in the NBA.
Oh, Josh, women's college basketball tonight.
Oh. No.
Dude. Hold on. Should we do the systems?
Dude, we
Okay.
forgot to talk about Hampton winning yesterday,
Hold on.
too.
Kitty Henderson is in there.
We forgot to talk about Hampton winning.
Okay.
We forgot about that.
Talk about it.
Noah Farrakhan went off. I don't know
I
how you
told
just like
you
the
guys.
biggest switch up of all time.
I told you guys. But I only was going to switch up if I felt it in my bones.
No, yeah, but it was just crazy. Like I never saw that coming. Like I never saw the switch up coming.
That's why I said I have something to tell you when we start.
Never saw that coming.
Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Sorry, guys. Hold on. Kitty Henderson's an auto in the lineup, by the way. It's an absolute rocket for Columbia. She probably dates De La Rosa. I feel like they always date
Makes
within
sense,
the
yeah.
sport. All right. Josh, say goodbye to the people. We'll get them out of here on a Friday.
Will be. Have a great weekend, and may all your teams win.
May all your teams win.
Peace.
Guys. All right, Chad. I know we're a little bit over time here. We end every episode the same way, which is just, putting away the giggles and laughs a little bit and talking about some stuff. And I just want to start with something, hopefully you guys have a great Valentine's Day. For those of you that are celebrating, I hope you guys have fun today. If you're not celebrating, don't worry about it. It's just a day, right? It's just a day. My one buddy's really going through it. I guess he texted us like 9 times this morning. He like never texts us. He was like, "What are you guys up to? You guys, anyone free for a phone call later?" It's like, okay, brother. But I think Valentine's is funny because I feel like you check Twitter and everyone's talking about, this day sucks, this day rocks. It's like a very like back and forth of the day, whatever. I don't really want to focus on Valentine's Day, but something I do want to focus on that I heard about last night in the Marcus Aurelius readings that I was listening to is he stresses the importance of living in the present. One of the things that he does say is, let me just find it really quick. He talks about a lot of things, and he talks about living in the present, and the only thing you have is the present. Because if you focus on the future, you're throwing the present away. If you focus on the past, you're throwing the present away. And you really are only existing in the present. You don't exist in the future. You don't exist in the past. And then I read a quote last night really late, and it goes like this. You'll never fix your future if you keep negotiating with your past. You'll never fix your future if you keep negotiating with your past. And I think that's just a beautiful way of saying, I think a lot of the times we sit back and look at the things that maybe we've done wrong, or maybe the things that are bothering us from our past, and we throw away the future at the same time. And the only really important thing is, one, living in the present, and two, not taking the future for granted. I think sometimes, we talked about wasting time yesterday. Sometimes we throw our future away because we're so busy worrying about the past. And I think, as we're going into the weekend, be where your feet are at this weekend. Be where your feet are at this weekend. Go out with your friends, take your girlfriend out, do whatever you got to do, but be where your feet are at. You only exist in the present. So there's no point negotiating with your past because you're going to throw away your future. There's no point wasting time thinking about mistakes you've made or things you've done that you haven't enjoyed. And there's also no point in worrying about the things you're going to do tomorrow or the things you're going to do next week or the thing that's on your calendar in 3 days. Just be where your feet are at. Just be where your feet are at. And I think it's a great way to approach the weekend. Go do something that makes you happy. Go do something that's fun. Go do something that makes you feel like you're alive, which is tough to do sometimes, right? I think, we end every episode with the same thing every single day, which is take one step forward for me. I know how hard it can be to take a step forward. Sometimes we're taking steps backwards, and I've taken steps backwards multiple times. But we've learned through doing the show that it's about the attempt, not the result of taking that step forward every day. And sometimes we're going to fail. Sometimes you're going to fail. Sometimes you're not going to be able to take that step. But guess what? If you can just be the stronger person that wakes up every morning and attempts to take that step forward, I promise you we're going to be farther than we ever imagined this year by the end of everything. So just take one step forward with me. Just attempt. Get out of bed. Go to the gym. Do something. If no one said it to you today, I want you to know that I love you. Say it again for you. I love you. If no one said that to you today, just know that I said it and I mean it. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for the support of the show. We're here on Valentine's Day and you guys are still in the chat banging away. It literally means the world. You guys are the best. I cannot thank you guys enough. Be where your feet are at this weekend. Have some fun. Do something that makes you happy. Maybe do something crazy. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. I hope you have a phenomenal weekend. We're going to hit some bets. I can feel it. We're going to hit another parlay. We're going to go back to back. And I love you guys, man. If you're going through something, just know you're going to get through it. I promise it's just going to be the story you tell someday. It's not the end of the story. If you're going through something, it's not the end of the story. It's just a story you're going to tell someday. I love you guys so much. We'll see you here on Monday. Same time, same place, 10:45 a.m. Eastern. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go check out BTL after this. Same channel, same time, same place. Go tell them we said